Women's wrestling is one of the fastest growing sports in the U.S., but in Virginia, girls high school wrestling is still not considered to be a sanctioned sport, and one local high school coach wants to change that. In our very first All About Her series, Nicole D'Antonio introduces us to the coach who's breaking down barriers by going to the mat for her team. Nicole, I love this series, and I love the sound of this story.
Oh, she's so inspiring. I cannot wait for you guys to meet her. So at Falls Church High School, there are now 8 girls who compete on the team out of about 35. That's the largest group in the school's history. And as this program continues to grow, it's in part because of the head coach who's making history of her own.
All right, so shake hands. Yeah.
The sport of wrestling, known as a man's game. But at Falls Church High School, one coach is breaking records both on and off the mat.
I mean, wrestling's not just about wrestling. There's no coach out there that believes it's just about that. It's about the men and women they become off the mat.
Okay, wax on, wax off.
This is Wara Bonney,
1, 2.
the first female high school head wrestling coach in the state of Virginia.
I tell all my wrestlers every day, you can do anything. You know, there's gonna be things in your way that may stop you or get you down, but persistence, hard work, all of those pay off.
Her persistence started in grade school when she followed in her brother's footsteps. Fast forward to high school, where she was the only girl on the team and one of just a handful of female wrestlers in the region.
You had to develop a sisterhood, and unfortunately, because Virginia hasn't sanctioned girls wrestling yet, it hasn't changed much.
But now she's committed to showing women can wrestle.
At the end of the day, you know, I have all those state medals somewhere. I have that, you know, national medal somewhere. That doesn't matter, but I became a determined, persistent, stubborn woman thanks to wrestling.
A trailblazer offering lessons beyond the mat.
So that, you know, for better or for worse, you know, that's who I am, and thank God I had wrestling.
So as it stands right now, the girls can choose to either compete in JV and varsity matches with everyone, or they can choose to wrestle at one of the girls' only tournaments. And as for what's next, Bonnie hopes the girls' high school wrestling will become a sanctioned sport next year. But guys, when you think of, usually in high schools, maybe you'll have 1 or 2 female wrestlers. She has 10 and 8 that actively compete. Yeah. Just unheard of.
And I love that she's fostering that environment. Hopefully it will become a sanctioned sport.
Be nice to see.
With enough noise. Thank you,
Next year.
Nicole. Yeah.